and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get right into your twin flame reading. Let's begin with a channeled message from your twin flame. Let's see what the messages are for you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Please be advised that there are several imposter accounts out there that may be following you, and how you'll know that this is my real account is that I have over 36,000 Instagram followers on my Instagram, and I have I think 3.1K subscribers on my YouTube. So please be careful. If you have anyone that's reaching out to you pretending to be me, asking you for money, please know that that's not me. That's not how I do business. I wait for you to approach me to book a reading. So stay safe out there. Okay, I think we have a lot. Your twin flame has a lot to say this week. Amazing. Okay, so the channeled message is, I do miss you. And if you think that I don't miss you because I haven't reached out to you, or that maybe I've moved on, or that I'm moving on, know that I do miss you and that I think about you all the time. There are so many things in my day that remind me of you that I can't escape from, whether it's somewhere where you and I have been together, our favorite song, your favorite food, your perfume, cologne, your favorite color. All of these things are constantly causing me to miss you. And I feel that when you're thinking of me and when I think of you, it just makes me miss you even more. Okay, someone is like digging his claw. I just felt like this nail dig right into my clothing. So as much as I want to be with you, this says I'm not ready. I'm still needing to work things out in my life with how I feel, because a lot of it is fear. A lot of it is insecurity that I'm not good enough for this kind of love, that I'm measuring myself up to idealized standards that I feel I'm not reaching. And so it makes me feel like, how could I possibly deserve this kind of love? How could I possibly deserve everything that I could want? So as much as I miss you and as much as I want to be with you, it feels like I'm not ready yet. I'm not yet the person that can give you everything that you need, that can be there and be the partner that I know you deserve. I want to reach you, but it's not the right time. I think of texting you all the time. I get these waves of emotion where I just want to press send, but then I never press send because there's something that's holding me back, because I feel like it's not the right time. And again, this probably stems from my fears and insecurities, my ego, my pride, because I feel like afraid of your rejection, afraid of you moving on. So even if I don't reach out, please don't leave me. Please don't. I don't want you to leave me. Even though you probably have every right to, you have every reason to like give up. But please don't, because you are like the only, you are the only light at the end of the tunnel for me. And it would devastate me to know that you've really moved on. Because I want to give us a chance. So I'm hoping that you will put us on pause, and that it's not over, and that you don't want to end things. Because I do want to give us a chance. And I'm getting there every day. I'm building the courage. I'm building the confidence I need to be in this connection with you, because I want it to last, because it's that important to me. Because in my heart, I choose us. You are the one that I want. It doesn't matter what my circumstances are. It doesn't matter how I show myself in the world, or who I'm with, or where I am, or what I do. I choose us. But circumstances or timing are making it seem that I'm not. Because I really can't get you off my mind. I've never forgotten you. I've never been able to forget you and what we have. No one else affects me like you do. And I just want you to know that I love you more than you know. Because just because I can't say the words to you, just because I'm not available to you, or to even say these words to you, doesn't mean that it's not true. Because I do love you more than you know. Even if you don't believe it, my love for you has never stopped. And when the time is right for both of us, I want to start brand new with you. I want us to be able to let go of the past, to forgive one another for our stubbornness, for being prideful, for hurting one another. I want us to put all of that behind us so that we can have this new beginning. Because this is how I truly feel about you, but my actions may be showing the complete opposite. So please don't give up. Please have faith that we are meant to be together, and that when the time is right, we will be. The end. Right, bestie? The end. No, it's not the end. I always say that, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's continue on with... I'm going to use this deck. I don't think I used this deck last week. Oh, by the way, so this card deck, if you've seen it in my older previous readings, this is the card deck that I've designed. And we're now making it available again. And so for the anniversary special, it is now on sale. And for a deck like this, it's now $65. That's on promo. That's not including shipping. So depending on where you are in the world, hopefully you're not too far. Us being here in North America, shipping charges will be added to the $65. So if you're interested in finally owning this Twinflame Innerchild Journey card, it is now available for you. And can't remember how many cards there are, but I think there are like 80. Yeah. So this is now available as an anniversary special. So I did want to mention that. I also wanted to mention that we will be picking the winner for the one card, pick a card reading that I do at the end of each of these Twin Flame readings. So be sure to stay tuned for who the winner is. Hopefully you're the winner. And yeah, so you get to have some insight, some guidance for you. So I'm going to put this back because I didn't ask the question yet. Where are you at on the journey? Where are you at on the Twin Flame journey? What's going on? I'm like, what's that sound? And it's the fabric of my my blouse. Okay, where are you at on the Twin Flame journey? Okay, we have 4, so it's gonna be just one of those kind of readings again. Ooh, oh my. Are you kidding me right now? Beautiful spread here. We have the Star card. We have the Moon card. Eclipse season is upon us. 10 of Cups. Hello. We have the 2 of Cups. Look at that Twin Flame Union card. Like, what is going on with you guys? Like, this is, I don't know. I want to say this is definitely different energy from last week, but I think it was more open towards union. So wherever you are, even if like in your mind you're on the fence, the universe is clearly showing here that you're getting closer to union, as much as you may deny it. And the funny thing is that when we're in denial, it's because energetically you're closer to union. So the fears kick in, especially during eclipse season where insecurities come up. All the insecurities that you felt that you got over are now being re-triggered because they're being brought to the surface because of the lunar eclipse cycles. It's meant to trigger you so that you can let it go. So feelings of doubt, like there's no way. I'm done. I'm over this connection. Nothing's happening. They're not changing. They're a runner. Blah, blah, blah. Fill in the blank. You're like, I don't know. I don't know. So being on the fence, this is showing you could be on the fence for as long as you want. You can deny the connection as much as you want. But hello, these are both union cards. These are happily ever after cards. Like, look at that. Being a family, being in a beautiful home together, prosperity, family life, peace, harmony. Dolphins symbolize twin flames. You can deny it all you want, and I feel like the cards came out this way because you are in denial. You're in denial. You're in denial of this love that you have in your heart, that your twin flame has for you. Like, even after the channeled reading, you're like, yeah, that sounds great, but like, it's hard to believe. This is why the cards came out this way, because you are in denial. So for some of you, you may have wanting union seemingly forever. Since day one, you've wanted to be together with your twin flame. But there's another part of you that is believing, or was believing, that it's not possible. Because of your circumstances, you're like, I don't know how it's going to happen. Like, logistically, realistically, I don't really know how union is going to happen. So that's where all the doubt comes in. And just the whole week of readings I've been doing, like, the doubt card has been coming up over and over and over, because that's where we are. Twin flames are in massive doubt. Why? Because union is around the corner. So if you or your twin flame right now is in denial, it's because union is close. The closer union gets, the scarier it is for both of you. You may be even in denial that you're scared to actually come into union, because union would actually mean change in your life. Has to change. Things in your life will definitely change once you're in union, whether that's moving in together, introducing them to your whole family, you being introduced to their whole family, having to discuss finances, or I'm just saying that because it came to mind, discussing your children, discussing whether or not you're going to have children. Like, all these details are kind of like the not fun or the not sexy things to talk about in twin flame connections, but we can't escape them. It's everyday life. So when you come into union, you're gonna have to go over all these details, and it really kind of sucks the romance out of union, right? It doesn't have to. Twin flame union is a whole nother level where, and I say this like not to be taken too seriously, but both of you are going to be in a higher elevated space, frequency. Like, you're going to be operating from your higher selves, even though like you're still going to be the same. You're still going to have ego, but you're going to have this awareness, because that's what twin flame unions do, or connections. It's like there's a switch that goes off where you have awareness. Twin flames go into separation because you don't want that awareness anymore. You're like, I don't want to know, or I just want to have fun and it feeling good. I don't want to have all of a sudden awareness and lessons to be learned and stuff to forgive and let go. Like, I didn't want that. Nobody wants that. I know. But it's part of the package of twin flames. It's like the romance, the connection, the emotions are so very heightened, but so is all the other stuff, because it comes to light. Twin flame connections shed light on everything, so we can't hide anything. And that's like right here. Whatever's being hidden is coming into light. So your hidden feelings, whether they're good or bad or neutral, they're coming up in your face. That's why almost all my clients are being triggered one way or the other. And the sense that I'm getting, it's being triggered of a sense of insecurity, like, oh my God, I'm losing my twin flame, or oh my God, I'm losing the connection, or I feel disconnected, or I'm losing my mind, or all of the above. Yes. That's a journey. We have the Star card. This is a card of wish fulfillment, like wishes coming true. It's also a card of healing. So the reason why you're feeling the way you do is because it's necessary for you to feel it. We all hate feeling these feelings, but they're coming up so that they can be released from our bodies, our energy fields, our consciousness. It's like they need an exit. So the only way is through our consciousness. We're like, oh, okay, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling insecure because my twin flame doesn't love me. Okay, so that is your mental awareness. And then, oh my God, I'm feeling it. I don't like it. I'm sad. I want to cry. I want to vomit. Like, you're feeling it. So that awareness helps to release it. And you're like, oh, I don't have time for all of that. I know. Nobody has time for that. The way the world is now, like, we're so focused on hustling and optimizing our time and social media. Who has time to like process and release and heal? So inconvenient. Healing is inconvenient. It's funny, you can't see, but his tail is wagging because he agrees. Bestie agrees that healing is so inconvenient. It's funny because this doesn't even look like it's a cat. It just, there you go. Just looks like it's a mound of fur. Okay. Getting back to where you are. So yeah, you're having to release all those emotions because you're being triggered right now. But what I'm seeing here is that it's in a good way because it leads you to fulfillment. And even if it's not union that you think you want, it's fulfillment in other ways. So fulfillment in other areas of life could very well be fulfillment in your twin flame connection. Could be fulfillment in your relationships at home, with your kids, with your parents, with your colleagues, with your coworkers. There's stuff that is shifting so that you can have that fulfillment. It could be fulfillment in your career, in your business, in being of service, in that sense of community, in the sense of being a parent. Whatever it is, there's fulfillment there for you. We just have to get past these emotions. This is why we're being triggered right now. It's why it feels so uncomfortable. And it's almost like everyone is like on edge. It's like all twin flames are, just on the edge. So it takes a lot out of us, like physically. So just be sure to self-care, balance, get rest, hydrate, because it takes a lot. It takes a toll out of our bodies. So this is like so positive. I'm just like, this is fulfillment. And if it's not union you want, but you know you do, it's there. It's around the corner. You can feel it. That's why you're being triggered constantly by everything. Like everything's like annoying, or your twin flame is annoying you, or you just want to escape and not have to deal with feeling this way. It's like, how do you take a pill and just have amnesia, to forget about the twin flame journey, to forget about your twin flame connection? Is it the red pill or the blue pill? Maybe taking both pills. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Don't take pills. You don't need that. Like, the way we heal is, we want to do it organically. We want to do it naturally. We want to do it in the way the universe intended us to, which is to feel it and process it. So that's where you are. Like, if it's not union, you're having success with your health, with your finances. I'm getting like family life. Family life is somehow miraculously improving. And even if there's like no communication, there's just like peace. Like, you just feel more at peace. That's the fulfillment. So like right away when I saw these cards, it's like union. The universe was just like screaming union. But for some of you who that's not what you want right now, it's fulfillment in other areas. Maybe even creatively. Your twin flame experience is inspiring you to create or be creative, or to channel that, whatever it is you're feeling, chaos, love, anguish, resentment, whatever it is, you're being inspired to keep creating, because that's where you're channeling all this pent up energy, pent up passion, you know, because your twin flame's not there, so you got to take it out somewhere in a healthy way. So you're creating stuff, even if it's you're just creating your own drama. Hopefully not. Don't want drama. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we create drama out of our woundedness. Am I going on and on? Am I staying on topic? I'm really trying to stay on topic. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. You're being illuminated. You're glowing from within. So you're attracting opportunity, abundance, union. And you're like, Jade, some of us don't want union. Really? 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 It's like, I don't want to sound like I'm forcing union down your throats, but I'm forcing union down your throats. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just reading the cards. I'm just the messenger. Take it or leave it, right? It's on the table. I keep hearing, you know, you're in denial, you're in denial. Just accept it. Maybe for like just for a few minutes. Just take it on. I want union. Just take it on. Go from there. You can change your mind tomorrow. It's beautiful. It's cute. I just want to keep staring at these cards because they're so positive for you. I'm going to keep them here because they're so pretty. Like, look at that. Balance, harmony, affection. This is like balance, yin and yang, harmony. Like, can't get better than that. This could be freedom for someone, for some of you. Liberation in some way. Freeing yourselves to be in union. Maybe. It's all up to you, really. We're creating it. I said this in last week. We're creating it as we go. So the reason why we're not in union is because we're creating something else, because we're afraid. There's a deeper part of us that's actually afraid of having everything we want. It's very natural. Very, very natural. So I'm just going to stick to one deck because, I don't know, change it up a bit. I did the same thing last week. I just used one deck. So let's see where your twin flame is at on the twin flame journey. Just bent that one. Where's your twin flame at? Secretive. Cards aren't coming out. Interesting. Your twin flame being like secretive of how they're feeling about you. Okay. I should put on my glasses. Knight of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I think this was like last week. It was Pentacles for you that all came out, majority-wise. Okay, so where your twin flame at is they're facing towards you. They're coming home is what I'm getting, but they're taking their sweet-ass time. Because the Knight of Pentacles isn't like the fastest moving energy. It's quite slow, you know, making numerous stops along the way, but they're heading for you. And that's why you're feeling on edge, because you're like, what's happening? I don't know if absolutely nothing's happening or something big is happening. That's what you're sensing. It's something big, obviously, because union is the event. But what I'm seeing with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is that they're keeping to themselves. They're not being very open with how they're feeling about you. So you're sitting there going, I have no idea how my twin flame feels about me. Yeah, because they're keeping their cards to their chest. They don't know. They don't want you to see their cards. They don't want you to know how they feel because they don't want to feel rejected, but also they could be strategizing more in the sense like they're planning on reaching out or expressing their love to you in some way. I just want to make sure that we're recording because, okay. We're at half an hour already. Oh my gosh, how many times did you guys press pause already? Okay, I'm gonna pull the winner after this. I'm hearing somebody saying, yeah, so they're keeping their cards to their chest. They're not really being forthcoming with how they feel. And I feel like this is them closing out chapters in their lives because they're focused, I see with all the pentacles, money, finances. And almost every day it comes up in my readings that like the runner is wanting to feel successful so that they can feel confident and return to you. So yeah, they're going to have this success so that they can come back to you. Someone's outside. Yeah, I feel like you are on their mind, but they have a lot that they're needing to focus on because everything is coming to the end of the cycle of where they're at. I also see this as like an inner child card. Their inner child is feeling like wanting to come home. So they're wanting to come home to you because you are home. They've been away from home for so long that they just want to have this homecoming, which is you. Yeah, but they're being very secretive of how they feel. They don't want you to know yet. But they think of you, they dream of you, they are making plans, is what I'm getting. Like, they may have a lot going on in their lives, in their experience, but somehow it's always connected to you. But I see this as a new beginning of this new cycle where they're finding new opportunities that are helping them gain the success that they're wanting to achieve. Because it's like they've been away from you and they want to come back having achieved something, is what I'm getting. What else? What else? I see children here. Maybe they're having to deal with children or consider children. If there are children involved, I'm seeing here that, in the past there may have been like being overly concerned, but I'm seeing here that if there are kids involved, everything will be okay. Like I'm hearing the kids will be fine. Because they may have been like overly concerned, or you may have been overly concerned where children are involved. And what I'm seeing is that the children are going to be fine. So they're keeping an eye on the prize. They're staying motivated to keep going, even though it may not be as fast as they want because of the circumstances. So it could be because of children. Yeah, but if it's not children, it could be obligation, responsibilities. It could be elderly parents. It could be, having to look after business. But what I'm seeing here is everything's going to work out fine. There's like this new shift where there's opportunity for betterment. There's opportunity for expansion and security. So they're working on more practical things, which is why maybe they're not in communication yet, or they're not reaching out or like ready to move ahead yet, because they're still wrapping things up, ending karmic cycles. This could be someone leaving a situation to return to you, or leaving a situation to be with you. But again, it's not like fast energy. It's more like in due time. Like this process can't be rushed is what I'm getting with this card. So even though they're very emotional in their channeled message, their day-to-day activities is all of like very practical. It's like taking up all their mental energy. They're having to work on a lot of things in order to, keep going towards you. So that's amazing how this energy came up, and then, your energy was all, and I feel like because that's how the universe wanted the message to come out, is like, hello, union, because you're in denial. But here, your twin flame, they're not really in denial. They're more of like doing the work that has to be done. So even, having to heal situations, it could be healing themselves, healing their emotional, physical body, healing connections, relationships, again, like, or ending out old karmic stuff to make way for this new beginning that they're really after. It's like they really have their eye on this, is what I'm saying. Like, this is the goal. Union may be the goal. Liberation may be the goal. Security, success may be the goal. So they're really working on the practical matters in their life, which are all the things that, the not so sexy things when, you come into union, which need to be addressed still. So that's what they're working on. That's where they're at. It's more on like practical things, which is good because they're not just sitting back doing nothing. Everything that they're doing is to move them forward. And moving forward means moving towards you. Yeah? Maybe? I just meant like, do you like that? Or maybe you don't. It It just doesn't sound as exciting where they're at, but you know, maybe it's the week, right? Where is, what's coming up in the shadow side of your connection? What's coming up in the shadow aspect of your connection? What needs to be revealed that is being hidden from you? Okay, we're only going to take 4 because we don't want to go over 2 hours. That's too much. We have the Emperor. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. And we have the Hanged Man. So what is coming up in the shadow aspect? So for some of you, you may want union, but you're stuck in like indecision. Because sometimes indecision is like safe place. But that's why you're suspended. That's why your connection is on pause, because you haven't really decided yet. There's a fear of making that decision. There's a fear of actually choosing union. Because once you make that choice, it's like, well, what if there's no going back after I make that choice? I mean, like, you have free will. You're always free to change your mind at any point with anything in life, not just union. But if you're afraid to make the choice, if there's that fear, it's keeping your connection on pause. So nothing's moving forward, or nothing's moving forward. It's delaying your union. So it's that fear of change. And oftentimes that does stem from the inner child, because the inner child is afraid of these big changes because of how you might be affected. You might get heartbroken. You might get disappointed. Your inner child doesn't want to feel hated or blamed for anything. So there's all kinds of fear that is like keeping you from making a choice, from deciding if you really want this or not. So it is a pattern that your inner child needs to let go of, because it's keeping you stuck not only in your twin flame connection, but in other areas of life as well. It's like you're just suspended in air. But at the same time, you know, you're gaining more insight and clarity. So this suspended in time is a very good thing, because you're gaining more information, you're gathering more knowledge, you're gaining more self-awareness of what this is. Twin flame phenomenon. With the Emperor card, there's something that's overpowering you, or I heard overshadowing. Is that overshadowing? There's something that's preventing you from following what you feel is right. This could even be like your rational mind overpowering your heart. This could actually be someone like telling you, no, this is your twin flame connection is not the right thing. Could be your own doubt telling you same thing or similar messages. It could be fear of disapproval from people around you, or loved ones, or family. So again, fear of disapproval does stem from your inner child wounds, because as a child, maybe you were punished for not listening, or not following the rules. So punishment is a big reason why we as adults are afraid of following what we feel is the right thing. Because if we're told it's not the right thing, we're afraid to do it. So that's what's overshadowing or overpowering your freedom to follow your inner guidance. And it's preventing you from trusting your inner guidance because you're hearing the messages that you heard as a child that, you know, were just meant to keep us safe. But sometimes we have to, well, always, we have to go outside of our comfort zone to have what we truly want. So yeah, there's these fears that are being triggered within your inner child. The Knight of Wands, there's an underlying fear of betrayal. It's like, can I really trust my twin flame? Can I really trust them this time? Can I really trust them with my heart? Are they going to abandon me? Are they going to reject me when they see how I really am? So all these insecurities about, you know, being betrayed by your twin flame. So these are underlying, this is underlying stuff that is preventing you from moving forward, preventing you from really being vulnerable and opening your heart to receiving love, to receiving union. Because there's a part of you that doesn't really trust. Like you're very guarded. That's what I'm seeing with the Knight of Wands. Like you're still very guarded. And so this is your inner child wanting to protect you. It's like one of the worst fears in a twin flame connection is betrayal. Whether you've experienced it already or not, it's like betrayal or abandonment or rejection by your twin flame is like the worst kind of betrayal, abandonment, or rejection because it's your twin flame. So it's like times 1,000 when you experience that in your twin flame connection. So there's this fear of being overprotective. Your inner child doesn't want you to get hurt. So it's like causing you, like your inner child saying, you know, can we really trust them? Are we really going to give this another chance? Are we really going to open our heart just to have them break it? It's very understandable. But all of this really is operating out of fear. And once we clear away that fear, the fear is gone. And it's no longer a block for you to receive what you really want. So the Three of Wands is, again, I'm seeing your ship coming in. And there's this looming kind of apprehension. Like your twin flame's coming home, there should be like fireworks and celebration. And yet, it's like, what's going to happen? Like there's this uncertainty. So yeah, this is like kind of like expecting the worst or believing in the worst case scenario. So see the sunlight coming in. You could see a ship there coming in. But there's only you there. And you're like, you're standing there, not knowing how to be, not knowing how to feel. So this is also like part of you is expecting worst case scenario. Don't do that. Because you don't want to ever create the worst case scenario. We don't want to create that ever in anything. So, like, see it as like only good things to come. As your ships are coming in, it's cause for you to celebrate. So what's coming up in the shadow aspect is like your disbelief and your like it's like fear of this, something that's gonna happen that's gonna be bad. But union is one of the best things that will ever happen. But there's all this fear associated with it because of your inner child. Yeah. So again, like I said last week, these are not things that are meant to stand in your way. They are what happens on the journey, but we can clear them. When we clear the fears, when we release the attachment to the fear within our inner child, we're capable of everything. You'll be like fully self-actualized because you will have overcome everything that was holding you back, which is basically fear. The opposite of love is fear. And that's the only thing really that it boils down to that is preventing us from having what we want, from having everything that we want, is just fear. Yeah, so once we clear that attachment to fear within our inner child, you're now open to receive everything. 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 Did I say everything? Okay. I'm going to put these back and we're going to continue on. And I said I would pick the name of the winner. So thank you to everyone that entered into the draw, where I will pick one card and do a reading for you at the end of this reading. So who's the winner? Who is this week's winner? Okay, that fell out. You guys saw it, right? It just came out by itself. The universe called it. Let's see who's the winner. Do I need my glasses? We have Maribel V. Maribel, you are the winner of this week's reading. Yay! Maribel V. You are the winner. Okay, so congratulations. Thank you to everyone that entered. If you want to be entered into next week's reading, you must be a subscriber and you must be following me on Instagram. And then comment below that you have subscribed and followed me on Instagram, and then you will be entered into next week's reading. Thank you so very much. Okay, let's continue on with what the heck's going on. The guidance. I feel like everybody wants this guidance, but when it comes down to it, do we ever really follow it? I don't even know if I follow it. Okay, guidance for you. We have the World card. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Guidance. The universe is giving you this time as an opportunity. So the universe is saying, don't see separation as something that's taking away your twin flame. The universe is saying this time is the universe is giving you blessings in other ways. Yeah. Blessings as in opportunity for improvement in your health, in your finances, in your success, in your relationships, work, job, career, business. Did I say that? Opportunity. This is just like, see how the universe is like giving you, like, this is you and your twin flame. And the universe is saying, you know, be open to receive all the blessings during this time apart. There will be more blessings, the universe is saying, with the World card and the Nine of Pentacles. But right now, even in separation, you are still receiving blessings that are meant for you from the universe. So the universe is saying, the guidance is to be open to that, to see this time as opportunity for blessings in every other area of your life. The universe wants to pour all these blessings to you. So it's like you're holding your cup open to like your twin flame connection. You're like, okay, I want love. I want, you know, love, attention, adoration from my twin flame. But the universe is like, well, put your hands over here because there's so much blessings over here. You're missing it by putting your cup over here. Put your cup over here because it's all coming down, like, for you to receive it, for you to catch it. But you're too busy focusing on your lack of love, lack of companionship, of, you know, feeling fulfilled. The universe is like, how about over here? Because there's lots coming in over there. So the universe is saying, be open to that and be in that energy of gratitude, because in time, all that love will also pour in with union with your twin flame. Because the universe is prepping you for more success, more material attainment or fulfillment, or what am I hearing? Yeah, like the universe is giving you this opportunity, this chance to feel fulfillment in the ways that you didn't feel fulfilled, maybe in terms of money, time, opportunity, expansion, success, achievement. The universe really wants you to get that experience. If you're already experiencing that, the universe is like, there's more to come for you, baby. So put your cup over here because it's opening up for you. And this is all part of preparing you for your happily ever after. This amazing card that I love. This amazing card that I love. Like, all of this is meant for you, but we have to do the work to open ourselves up to receive it. We have to heal ourselves so that we can recognize the blessings that the universe is trying to pour into our cups. Because the universe is abundant and generous. But if we're not looking out for it, if we're not open to receiving it, if we're not thankful for receiving it, we won't see it, we won't feel it, we won't recognize it. So the universe is saying, open yourself up to things that, like, not just union or your twin flame, but open up to everything else that is pouring into your life. Because the World card is like achievement. Like, everything that you want is already there. The universe is wanting to give it to you. But how open are you? Like, really? How open are you? Do you bring just a little, like, teacup or a coffee mug to receive your abundance? Or do you open yourself up to, like, a big swimming pool that can just, you know, fill up with everything you want and more? The World card is what I'm seeing here is that the universe is empowering you for this success, for this receiving. But if you're too focused on your twin flame, you're going to miss out on all this other good stuff that is happening for you. So I feel like the universe is shifting your energy into receiving more. And your twin flame love is like the cherry on top. Ding! So be ready. Bring the biggest container that you can find, because the universe is going to pour everything in for you. And then you're going to be like hearing the doorbell ring, and you're going to be like, oh my God, my twin flame. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a twin flame. Because you were so busy receiving all of this abundance and prosperity and well-being. You're like, oh my God, I forgot I was on a twin flame journey. Yeah, because they're just the cherry on top of everything else amazing that's there for you. It's there for you right now. Bring your biggest container. I love that. I love it. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for you. What's coming up for you in your twin flame? And then after this, we are going to do Maribel V's one card, pick a card reading. I'll just take one more, because yeah, this is definitely a long reading. For me, it honestly feels like 15 minutes. I'm not much of a talker like in real life. Like if you were to meet me or you know me, I guess I can talk given the opportunity because I guess I'm on camera, but in real life, I don't talk this much. It's part of the job description, so I'm just doing my job for all of you, and I'm so happy to do it. Okay. Again, we have another Knight. Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands. So you guys are in store for some romance. And every time I see this cup, Knight of Cups, I always hear date night. For some of you, it can, like date night or this union or getting together or communicating can happen fairly quickly. It just might be like last minute thing, let's meet up, or you hear from them out of the blue and you connect and you talk and you really have a great connection or communication. But what I love, and thank goodness for what I'm seeing here, is that all of these emotions that you're feeling over the last little while, maybe even today, maybe even earlier, all of these triggers, all of these insecurities, doubts, you're getting to the end of this cycle. So you're coming out of this. And if you haven't yet experienced these triggers, not to worry, because what I'm hearing is that you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep breathing, just keep pushing forward, get through it. Because I'm hearing it's like labor pains, right? Like you just got to breathe, you just got to keep going, and eventually, you know, we give birth to this new energy. So you're overcoming this. So if you're feeling like this right now, it had to be so that you could let it go, so that you could be aware of it and somehow make time for it, somehow fit it into your schedule, feel it, process it, release it, be done with it, and carry on somewhere in your schedule. But date night, romance is coming. Romance is coming. Yeah, I'm hearing the word like conflicted. So with this new energy of romance on its way, you may feel conflicted, like in your situation. What do I do now? Or what do I choose? Or who do I choose? Or like, what do I do? Do I do nothing? Do I have to do something? Do I take action? So I'm getting like conflicted thoughts. But you're going to get through that. So not to worry, just keep breathing, push through it. The light will reveal itself. Yeah. So it could very well be union or some kind of communication or some kind of romantic connection, communication, rendezvous, expression of feelings, expression of love that's coming up for you. Lots of changes with the Eight of Wands. Lots of changes are on the horizon. So it's nothing to be afraid of. Know that you can get through this, that the universe has your back. So just to like brace yourself, hold steady, and know that you got this. You can, I got this. Say, I got this. We got this. You are meant to have everything beautiful and great in your life. And these transition periods may feel shaky, but it's nothing that you can handle. And for many of you, it's going to be easier than it sounds. You're in a much higher vibration. So you got this. Like just where you are, you know, the cards, the energy that we saw earlier, that's all you. That's all you. And all the work that you've done. And, you know, just being open to possibility. And like, it's amazing what I'm seeing here. You're overcoming a lot. A lot of stuff is coming up that you're now shedding. You're letting go of completely. So that is amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this week's Twin Flame reading. Thank you guys all so very much for your support, for all your beautiful comments. Thank you for subscribing and for hitting that like button. Again, please follow me, subscribe, and comment below that you'd like to be entered into next week's reading. If you're interested in the Innerchild Healings, because you've watched to the end, I'm offering 30% off the Innerchild Healing sessions. So they come in like 2 sessions. So you're getting both for 30% off the regular price. So please do message me for that. As well as, remember, the cards are on sale, the anniversary sale of $65. So that's not including shipping. So depending on where you are in the world, it'll add with the shipping. And what else? Yeah. So thank you again so very, very, very much. I love each and every one of you. I'm so happy to do these readings for you every week. And so please do follow me on Instagram for the posts that I do daily about twin flames and everything that I've learned on this journey and everything that I continue to learn on this journey. I'm sharing with all of you on my Instagram. So again, thank you so very much. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace. Mwah. Okay, Maribel V. Welcome to your one card, pick a card reading. Let's see what the messages are for you. What are the messages for Maribel V and her twin flame? One card, please. There we go. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that you may feel like you're having to compete for your twin flame's attention or focus or availability. So you may be feeling like your twin flame is not available to you. And it's been very challenging for you because you were feeling like not a priority. That maybe your twin flame has other people he has to deal with or take care of. And it's been very challenging for you to feel like there was anything that there was possibility for your connection, that there was possibility for union. So I feel like you may have stepped away from the connection or initiated some kind of separation, even though you still feel very much for your twin flame. So the separation was very difficult for you because it's not something that you wanted. It's not something that you wanted to initiate, whether you initiated it or not. He may have initiated, but I feel like it was more like you are stepping away. And but what I'm getting from your twin flame is that your twin flame is really in this mentality of having to do the right thing, or like he has to be a good provider or a good father or a good husband or something along those lines. And that's why it's affecting you the way it is. But I do see that in your separation, he's like very lonely without you. So he can have a lot of people around him, but he always feels lonely because you stepped away from the connection. So he's trying his best to cope with it by taking care of everyone else but himself. So he may be like neglecting himself, neglecting his health, neglecting his own self-care because he's trying to distract himself by taking care of others so that he doesn't have to be sad when he thinks of you. And because he feels like undeserving of love in your separation, that he's not really taking care of himself. But I see him getting stronger and stronger every day as you open your heart to love him. Your unconditional love for him will bring him the realization of what's truly important to him and how life isn't just about taking care of everyone else. It's about self-love and self-care first. So through your love, he will come to realize that. And once he begins to love himself more, he will realize that he wants to have you in his life. He's always wanted to have you in his life, but he will come to the realization that he wants to be in your life. He wants you to be together. So he has to wake up to this fact, because right now it seems like he's very distracted by responsibility, obligation, whether this is like family or business or job or responsibility. He's just really keeping himself preoccupied. But he's very alone without you. He feels very alone without you. And when he comes to the realization that love is important, that, you know, he wants to experience having the love of his life with him, and that's you. And I don't really get the sense that there's like someone else that he loves. I don't get the sense of that at all. You're the only one that he loves. So if you're questioning, well, is he in love with someone else? Is he looking for someone else? Is he seeing someone else? I mean, regardless of what the situation is, he only loves you. He doesn't love anyone else, what I'm seeing here. And what I'm seeing here is that he'd rather be alone than in a connection where, it just takes up his time and energy and focus. He would rather just be with you, but he's coming to realize all of that. You see all this light? The light is going to wake him up. He is going to see how much he loves you and how much he wants to be with you. So I understand, and I'm seeing it feels challenging for you. But as you probably already know, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you just can't stop loving your twin flame. And I do see a transformation happening for him that will awaken him to return to you. So be patient, be compassionate, have forgiveness, because he's doing in his mind what's best until he wakes up to the realization that you are the love of his life and that he wants to be with you. So again, just be patient, not to give up, have faith that you are meant to be with your twin flame. So that's what I have for you, Maribel. I really hope you enjoyed this little reading here. If it resonates, please do book your personal twin flame reading. I would be happy to do a more in-depth reading for you. So that's what I have for you. So again, thank you so very much for entering into this week's draw. And until next time, I'm wishing you so much love and peace.